All right, go ahead.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of What the Deuce podcast. We're on episode 13 today. My name is Omer. I'm joined with Arslan and Sahir. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Hey.
Yo, by the way, Hashim's here too, guys.
What's up, guys?
And we're joined by two special guests today, Sahir's high school friends. Say what's up.
Yo,
We
what's
got
up, man?
Chuck here, and we got Danny with the with the
Yeah, so
yo.
like, trust me, guys, they're two different people. Just because they said yo at the exact same time, that's all right. So, yo, Danny, what's up, my guy?
What's up, man? I hate how he introduced me as his high school friend. Like, Sahir isn't my bro, man.
Like, yeah, that's like my long
that's
time.
that's my bro. That's
Yeah,
that's my roommate, man. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all slept in the same room together, right? Like y'all are closer than just
yeah,
high school
man.
friends.
Like,
me and Danny, like I've lived with this man for a year.
man.
Like,
You've
he's not
seen
my
him
high
naked.
school-
Like
telling
that's
you, bro.
more than enough, you know.
No, he has not. You weirdo.
I have.
No,
Yeah,
you haven't.
anyway.
And
You
we
know-
got
You know, I'm
Sahir's.
Chuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got Sahir's friend Chuck over here.
Oh, and we
Yeah,
got my
I'm
man
Chuck.
Chuck in the building. Chuck, introduce
Oh
yourself.
my God, it's
Yo, I love it.
always
Let's just keep it
I'm trying to
talking.
introduce
He's
you.
never
I
gonna
am
get
trying to
introductions.
introduce you.
You know who it is. It's Chuck. You already know me. I don't need to introduce myself. You know me.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
I don't.
Chuck, why'd you want to be on the podcast?
Why wouldn't I want to be on the podcast? The greatest podcast in the world. Am I right?
Oh, that's what I'm talking. What about
Right?
you, Danny?
I appreciate
Right.
you.
Man,
I appreciate
I
you.
wanted to come on here to spit some truth, some knowledge, man. But like, I'm not high, so that's a whole other thing. But yeah, man, that's why I came on this.
So what you're saying is you're gonna give us like a subpar performance because you ain't high right now. Come on, bro.
Yes,
I thought you were gonna
If
say
you
the
want
best
me
for
a
us.
if you wanted me at 100%, should let me know 2 weeks in advance.
2 weeks.
I thought
in
we
advance.
did. What? No, I'm kidding.
You didn't. He casually told me, but go ahead. It's all right.
Do a week in advance.
Hey, man, don't try it.
Hey,
And Sai, you're basically a regular at this point, bro. You've been like on like for the past 3 weeks.
Essentially, you know, I need my paycheck somehow, so I need to feed the kids somehow. So it's my stable job.
Yeah, my
You-
bad. I don't know why I keep calling you guest.
Okay, yo, TikTok's going away, guys. It's already got banned in India. Like, how we all feel about this? You think it's actually gonna get banned
It
in
actually-
America, or what?
It actually got banned already. Oh
No.
yeah, it did, didn't it?
It got banned in Indonesia too.
Really?
honestly, I've clicked on like 5 TikTok links, and I haven't downloaded the app, so I don't care.
Honestly,
You're
I
so
actually,
cool. You're so
I actually
cool, Chuck.
want. No. Fuck that shit. I want TikTok to go down.
You know,
No,
I
TikTok
know
is kind of creepy. Like wherever you go, it's like tracking your location. So
Yeah,
like, you get
dude.
TikToks
Yeah.
from wherever you are.
It never
So I was in
feels cool.
Michigan, and I started getting like
That's
Michigan.
most apps. That's most apps.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you have to remember this is a Chinese app, so whenever someone takes a TikTok, that gets sent to a freaking server in China, and it's probably saved there because they got weird laws about that stuff. So people probably getting away with just saving all y'all's
Yeah.
TikToks.
Didn't you see like the Chinese what was it called? Like the facial recognition technology? Like it was literally a Black Mirror
Oh my god,
episode
dude.
inside China.
Yo, conspiracy theory. China's just documenting all the Americans like doing this. Like they're just documenting the entire
Oh,
future
definitely.
There
generations
is no
by
doubt.
just doing that.
There's no doubt.
literally
There's no doubt.
Okay, yo, I know
Yeah.
Sahir is heartbroken about this because this man loves TikTok. He's on there like 24/7, bro.
Of course.
I'm
yeah.
really not. So they say I'm addicted to TikTok because I'm the only one that watches it and is not afraid to say,
No, you're
watch
not
it,
the only
nothing
one who
care.
watches it, bro. You're also the one who's on it.
Yeah, how many TikToks have you made, Sahir?
0.
Uh,
I have been
no,
guessed.
no,
I have
no,
been
no,
guessed.
no,
Whoa.
No,
We haven't seen any of these.
Yo,
TikToks
I've
here
seen
at TikTok.
I've seen Sahir on TikTok.
need to-
I was
We need,
scrolling
like,
through my
this-
feed and I saw Sahir.
this
I
friends
Hey, listen,
TikTok.
shut up. You keep talking. I have made 0 TikToks. Yes, people have asked me to be in their TikToks, but I have made 0 TikToks.
I have made 0
I
TikTok
let him.
except
I
I'm
let.
in
Wait,
several
hold
TikToks.
up. I let Sahir finish because I knew he was lying to y'all. Like, Sahir, you are a dirty
We all
liar.
know he's lying to us.
I
don't
am
know
not.
why
I
he's
all-
swear to God, I'm
lying.
not. I swear to God, I'm.
Yes,
I can pull up my
you
TikTok
just-
right
go to
now.
hell then. The fridge
Okay.
one, the one of you with the everywhere you to look, the full
Yeah,
house
the
one.
friends and
That's not mine.
He's gonna delete it right now. We're not gonna
That's
see
not
it
mine.
anymore.
I can send you the link for it. It's not mine. It's somebody else's.
You're in
Boy,
the
you're
TikTok.
in it,
You're
bro.
in
You're
the
on
TikTok,
China's
though.
server already,
I
bro.
know,
Like, what do you mean?
It was one of your. You were like one of the main ones coming up with that idea.
No, I
He
swear to
probably
God.
was.
The only reason I was on there because one of my very close friends told me she really wanted me in there, and I was like, all right, straight. I got a cat. I know how to be funny. Let's get it popping. And then I took my cat out of the freezer.
Right. You're
Okay,
on
so
the TikTok
how are
then.
you gonna explain the one where you like just like poof up your hair to that Daisy song in the background?
Again,
Well,
I
that's
was
two.
forced by my friend.
Wait,
I
Ursula,
was-
you've seen these?
Yeah,
I
bro.
was-
So
I've seen
here's
it.
the
I didn't
my
know you had
friend.
2 TikToks out here.
So
Jesus.
here's
Yeah.
always being forced, bro. It's never like, yeah, we
Mhm.
agreed to it. It's always like my friend
It's
forced
always
me.
him being forced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
my
telling you,
friends
bro.
forced me.
I'm telling you, I'm always being forced to do things, bro.
It's like,
Damn, so you can't stand up for yourself?
I can't. I got no legs.
All right, man, that's a different story.
boy
But
cried wolf.
Okay, but for real though, Sire, how you feeling, bro? You okay? Like I know this is basically the equivalent to a loss of a family member, but how you doing?
We're here for you, man. We're here for you.
we are not here for you. I want that app to burn.
I don't care. It can go away. The only reason I ever go on it is because I want to see a recipe or something. Because
What?
hey,
Well,
TikTok,
that's
TikTok got
bullshit.
some
But
good.
here's
You learned how to
why.
cook from
You know
TikTok.
YouTube
TikTok got
exists,
some good
right?
recipes.
What?
TikTok got
Alright,
some
bro.
good recipes. Y'all seen that
You know
one
the
guy?
whole other part of the internet exists, right?
That's cool. I'm
Hold
just
up.
telling you, like TikTok has some good recipes. I like
Hold up.
watching it.
Which guy? Which guy you see?
It's like a bunch of them, but like it's usually not to be racist, but it's usually like Eastern Asian dudes that do it, and it's like really they're pretty good. But
I'm gonna go to your account right now.
JT
You better put
Chu-
yourself on private, man.
Wait, yo,
I'm
Vandy,
coming.
I thought you wanted the app to burn. You have it on your phone?
Of course, it's still downloaded, but like
Okay.
I have not been on it I haven't been on it in.
okay,
Could
Bro.
we post audio clips of this podcast onto TikTok? Would that work?
Would you do that,
That would be
Hashin?
No, I'm saying I'll try
Austin, yeah,
it.
you're on TikTok too, aren't you?
Look
I'm
at sit here on
not on it.
private.
I just scroll through it. I'm not on it.
Bruh,
hey,
what?
So there's a
That's
guy
the
named
same thing.
Jake.
I don't make them.
Jakey Chu's really good at making like food. Like he's actually really talented. And there's this guy named Newt. You probably see him on Twitter too. He makes basic things in his house.
I refuse to believe Sayer goes on TikTok just for recipes, bro.
Yeah, he's lying.
I
He's lying.
refuse
I'm
to
not.
believe it.
I'm not okay. You can believe. I'm telling you the truth. Like literally, I only go on it for recipes, and if certain people send me the TikToks, but I don't actively scroll TikTok. I can
Okay,
pull
yo.
up my
So,
battery
so
usage
you're
right now.
so you're telling me right now? See here, have you went on Vine, right? You were a Viner when Vine
Yeah,
was
yeah, of course.
up. So the same concept. As soon as you open the app, you keep scrolling, and then you keep scrolling, and then you keep scrolling, and you do that for 3 hours, right? Because I know that's what's gonna happen.
No,
you do it with
because I open my TikTok and like my time. I don't know. Like I like certain stuff, and like my timeline gets
Mhm.
messed up, and I'm bored after 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm off.
Really,
Yes,
you're saying that, and you're not lying.
I can pull up my. I can literally pull up my battery usage.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
all
true.
right,
You
well,
could do that.
it doesn't matter, guys, because it's banned now. It's good. It's over. It's done. But like,
It's not gonna
Sire,
be banned.
what's
It's
gonna
not.
happen?
It's not going to be banned.
They've been trying
honestly,
to take
no one
down
really
TikTok
cares.
for months.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's banned. Literally, all you gotta do is put a VPN on or change the
That's what
server
I was
to
gonna
Canada.
say. That's what I was trying to
No.
say.
No,
I was
that's
gonna
not
ask
the-
y'all,
Okay, go ahead.
would
That's
that
literally how it works.
catch
That's
on?
literally
Would
how it
that
works.
catch on here? Would that catch on here?
No, dude.
Like,
Uh,
not
there's-
everyone in America knows what a VPN is.
There's no
honestly,
way
but,
that
like,
people, like the general population, is gonna like put the effort into using a VPN just to do TikTok. Like, ain't no one.
You
gonna
don't know. You don't know
You-
those. You don't know
You are
these girls.
very
just
yeah.
for
You do
TikTok.
not know these TikTokers.
But no. Here's the
You
thing.
do
Like,
not
you have
know
to remember,
those.
the only reason that TikTok took off is how easy it is. If you put like another barrier to entry, like, ain't no one gonna do that. Like, as soon
But
as
you
you
think
take
that-
something that's easy and make it more difficult, ain't no one gonna care about that anymore. They're just gonna go to the next thing.
I'm gonna give you an extreme. I'm gonna give you an extreme example. All right. The barrier to entry is pretty high, but you still got crack addicts everywhere. Like you gotta go to the dealer. You gotta buy, use it.
Okay, but that's the
The
thing.
barrier
Like,
to entry-
not everyone's a crack dealer though. Like the most of the population is not a crack. Like they're not addicted to crack because like one, it's difficult to obtain, and two, it does a lot of crazy things. So like that's not a good comparison.
Yeah, fine. I agree with you.
I have
The thing might be reduced. Like users might be reduced, but TikTok's still going to be a thing. Like if you want to YouTube, everybody uses YouTube. I know you've seen NordVPN ads, different types of ads. If they just put the same ads up, but go, yeah, you want to use TikTok? Download.
No,
Tell me that
one's-
was done.
bruh. No one is gonna
See,
bother.
here's
with that.
not wrong. No, see, here isn't wrong. If a viral video, if TikTokers get ahead of it right now, if they were smart, they get ahead of it right now with their big following. Because if they lose their accounts, they're done. They have to go out and get an actual job, which they don't want to do. So if they get ahead of it right now, just in case they do get banned in America, they can make a video that goes viral that says, "Hey, just in case we get banned, this is how you can keep watching my videos."
Okay,
You download this free VPN that you can use for other things, not just TikTok, and then you do this, and that, and then boom, you can watch my videos, and then blah, 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 you know,
Nobody's
it goes
Okay,
viral.
okay.
Everyone's
Y'all
just
are,
migrating to Instagram. I think everyone just
yeah,
telling them to migrate
to
to Instagram.
Hashim's point. Do you guys remember when Vine shut down? When Vine shut down, everyone just moved to YouTube and they
But
moved
that
to
was
Instagram.
shut down.
Same
Like gone.
thing with like TikTok.
This is
Like,
the same thing.
I mean, a
It's
lot
kinda
of
the same thing.
TikTokers are already on Instagram. They're doing promos and shit.
Yeah,
That is
because
true.
people
And
they
they're
know
already
that
on
they have to
YouTube.
transfer over.
Yeah, and YouTube.
So
They
here's the
just
There's-
know
thing.
they
there's
have to
like-
expand in general.
And here's the
Isn't
thing.
there
and
like
he-
a
There's a
Hype
lot of
House
there's a
series?
lot of TikTokers on YouTube.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
here's the thing.
they
To
have
the
hype
VPN point, most like a majority of the VPNs are not free. You have to pay for VPNs, or at least all the the actual ones. And so like people
The
are
good
not
ones.
gonna go from using a free app like TikTok to then having to pay to use TikTok. Like ain't no one that addicted to TikTok that they're gonna pay like what
You
$6 a month.
You sure about that?
Yeah, are
Okay.
you really sure, bro? Because after the quarantine came, like not a lot of people knew about TikTok before quarantine, but then boom, after quarantine, bro,
Take off.
accounts tripled, bro. Like no bullshit.
Yeah, but that's the same
Every
thing for
girl,
everything. That's the same
every
thing.
girl swore that TikTok was like the greatest thing in the world. She'd be like, if you're not gonna sit here and watch TikTok for me for 5 hours, I don't want you. So if you think that's just gonna go, like we might know people that don't love TikTok, but they won't stop using it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine people that are obsessed with it. They're gonna pay for VPN, bro. Like they might not.
Okay,
They could
alright.
find a free VPN too. They're gonna get one.
Let me
what I'm saying.
tell you something that's gonna happen as soon as TikTok gets banned. The Americans are just gonna make their own version of it, and then people are all gonna migrate to that. That's not gonna be called TikTok, but it's gonna be called something else that's identical coding wise and identical system wise, and then people are just gonna migrate to that because then it's an
Why do you say
American
that?
product.
There already is something. Quibi
Yeah,
or something.
No,
there's
Quibi is
Quibi
something.
and there's Byte.
Quibi is
Quibi
terrible.
is something else.
No,
Quibi is
there's an
not
app.
TikTok.
There's an app called Byte, and I think it's American based.
Thriller.
That was supposed to be
Thriller.
fine too.
Thriller.
You mean
No, I
Thriller?
think-
Oh,
Thriller.
you mean Thriller? Thriller
Thriller.
sucks.
Wait, did
Thriller.
the creators of Vine make Quibi?
They made Byte.
Oh yeah, they made Byte. No, so one of those.
That
things.
shit did not blow up. But I'm
But
Oh,
like
pretty sure
it
Byte
didn't
should
blow
be.
up because TikTok's still a thing. But as soon as TikTok gets
Yeah.
banned in America, they're just gonna migrate to something else that's free.
Yeah, but the thing is, what are they going to migrate to?
Well,
They're not migrated to YouTube because everyone's already on YouTube.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
something else is gonna pop up and it's gonna be identical to TikTok, and then that thing's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might want to start looking into stocks for Byte because if they get rid of everybody off this app,
Yeah,
they might start migrating.
That's
What
smart,
makes you
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
gonna all migrate to Byte though?
because think about like once Vine shut down, then TikTok. I mean, blew up. Like, do you think if Vine was still a thing, TikTok would be this big?
That's a good question.
I
don't
think
think so.
so. No, I think so
I don't
because
think so. Vine
because-
was unstoppable. Let's be honest,
Bro,
Vine
nah,
was
but no, it
unstoppable.
wasn't. See, the thing is, but when it was ending,
Everyone
right?
was
When
on Vine.
it got canceled, right? It was like I hadn't heard of Vine in like a year and a half when it got shut down. I was like, damn, really? They shutting it down? I was like, I haven't been on it like in a year and a half, but damn, that's crazy.
No, in like
That's actually true.
2014,
That's actually
I was
yeah,
on
man.
that.
I was on Vine.
There
bro.
was a ton of content, bro. It was funny shit too.
Mhm. Yup.
That's true. I agree with that. It was a bunch of 2014 was like it was defined by Vine. 2013, 14 defined, but it got shut down. I think 2017 or something.
How did Vine fall off? Like, what happened?
People just stopped using it.
I remember just stopped watching. I
No,
literally just stopped watching.
Yeah, I think people just like it stopped. Like the viewer base went down. I also think like Snapchat and Instagram Live like started around that time, and people really got into that as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I gotta dig more deeper into it. All right, but for real though, like, what do y'all like more? Do y'all like Vine more or TikTok more?
That's a great question too. I honestly
No,
like TikTok.
Because I don't.
I don't like TikTok anymore, but what I did, I like TikTok more. The content was somewhat funnier, like honest, like it was pretty funny, and it was longer too. Vine was only 6 seconds of a laugh.
I
TikTok
think
could
I
be
like
a
Vine more
minute.
because Arsalan said this before, but it took more creativity to do a 6 second
But you
video.
also have to factor in the
That is
technology concept because not everybody has like 2-year-old kids get on TikTok nowadays.
Yeah, but that's not
And
like
they
that's
make
not a
actual
metric of
funny
good
content,
things.
though.
Like if there's a 2-year-olds like freaking Peppa Pig,
Yeah,
too,
they
but
like
you
their
wouldn't say that's
filters. They
good.
like the background music. They like their little dances, like their Fortnite dances or whatever.
So like, look,
Damn,
to
Fortnite
Hashim's point, like what I was gonna say is like the reason I like Vine more is because at least with Vine, like you couldn't just copy the same joke over and over again. I feel like whenever I go on TikTok, whenever people send me TikTok, it's always the same exact thing and then just someone else doing it. You know, like it's the exact same
That's
joke
true.
over and
But,
over
like,
again.
It's
And
like 10 people doing the same thing.
TikTok
But
has this
they're
thing where it's
putting
like
their
a
own
trend
spin on
people
it.
do, and it just blows up.
Yeah.
bruh,
The
Yeah,
stupid
but
dance
they're
or
putting their
whatever.
own spin on it. They're putting their own spin on it. That's the point. Like that's what makes it funny. Like
I
not every
guess,
one
bruh,
of that
but,
same
like,
trend will be the same thing. I mean, after you see it 100 times, it's not funny. But like seeing it 5 times of different variations of the same joke is kind of like if it's actually a good trend.
Danny, weren't you the one saying you wanted this app to burn? Like, bro, you're like the biggest offender right now.
Because I loved the app, man. That shit was so funny, bro. Like literally it was like September of 2019, man. All I did was go on TikTok, man. Like That shit was so funny. Every video had, like, legitimately, every video had me like, I was on that app sometimes for 3 hours. Just no homework, no nothing.
That was like
And I'll just be on it.
only.
Danny has
What
made some very
changed?
funny
What
TikToks.
changed?
Danny made some very
Man.
funny TikToks.
My TikToks were heat, man. I
Danny's
had so
TikToks
many
are something
ideas.
different.
They were
bro.
heat. They were heat.
I had so many ideas, but I just was so lazy and I never did them.
Mhm.
You
But
could have got big.
I could have got big. I was about to, bro. I was committed, but then I just didn't do it. But then this year, like I stopped watching it by myself, and then like recently they came out. It was discovered that they didn't support BLM and a whole bunch of other weird shit that like their algorithms track about black people. So I was like, wow, that's pretty sad to hear. And I already don't like your app, so I'm just not gonna watch it anymore. So that's
I
why
wish it
started.
wasn't a Chinese company. China sucks.
China does seem like they suck. I won't lie to you. They're really weird.
You know,
There's some
Sire,
volume.
Hey, Ashelon,
what's up?
you sound how every male porn actor looks, bro.
What
You
the
are
I've been
gross.
frick?
thinking
Hold
about
up.
I've been thinking about
What?
bro.
That is
like,
the weirdest thing
no,
you've ever.
no, bro. You gotta think. Just imagine Johnny Sins, and then imagine him speaking. That's him, bro. It's like,
Bro,
well, you gotta
Yeah.
think about it. I'm telling you, bro.
You gotta think
Wait,
about
so
it. I
you
don't
telling
think
me
I've
I
ever
sound
heard
like
them
I have a
talk
big
more than,
dick or
like, 2
something?
seconds.
okay, that bro.
I mean, every male actor includes the gay ones. So I don't know. It's however you interpret it, bro.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a new one, bro.
Chuck-
That's honestly a new
Chuck
one.
is. I don't even know how to reply to that, man. I've never heard anyone say that shit.
What do you like? How do you come to that conclusion? I don't understand.
What
Bro,
porns are
it's
you
like-
watching that have so much dialogue in them? Like, there's a podcast in these pornos.
Nah, bro, you gotta skip over it. Sometimes you just gotta slow down, listen to the story. I'm telling you, bro.
Listen to
That's
the
fine.
No,
story.
Chuck is actually
The
on
character
to us.
development in the porn.
If you can just turn on some 45-minute porn and just skip to the middle and just start, you are weird, bro. Like, you gotta look. You gotta get invested. You
Okay,
gotta
okay.
see who these people are, man.
You know, something I really appreciate about Pornhub, not that I go on it. One thing I
Right,
really
right.
appreciate is in the video player, they time coded the things that are happening on screen. Like if the girl's
Yeah,
like
I've
getting
seen
her
that.
face blown in, right? They have like the like right there time stamped in the video. I really appreciate that. Like that's like the Pornhub tech team like going beyond what they have to do, you know?
I've
Like
noticed that too.
And
When I
Pornhub is
first saw that,
BLM, you know.
that is true too.
Yeah,
But they are
Just
but they do be on weird shit though. Like
Danny, you watch hentai?
no, not that.
Danny
I mean,
was
like,
itchy.
no, you boneheads. I'm talking about
Who
with
doesn't?
how they don't delete videos of like people who like actually want them to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother deeper conversation. But
actually,
imagine like
Yeah.
Mia Khalifa. You know her, right? You know who Mia Khalifa.
no, who's that?
Yeah,
I don't know who
she is.
that is. What?
Right? You don't. You totally don't. Yeah. So I was reading up a little. Not reading up. I was watching her actual like.
Videos.
You know, like
You were
what
watching
no,
her
not
body
her,
of work.
not her actually, not her old working videos. I'm talking about her current talking videos, like what her monologues, whatever the hell she's talking, whatever you call them.
I don't think
Well,
on
the
TikTok.
point, yeah, some of them are on TikTok, some of them are on Twitter. The point is, like, she said that those 3 months that she did porn were like the worst months of her life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She said that, like, no bullshit. You can search it up yourself. She said, like, she fell, like the company took advantage of her, the directors took advantage of her. What she was doing, like, wasn't like against her will, but she had no real control on what went on. So like she's been kind of trying to take action against Pornhub to get those videos removed because like, dude, they did not pay her like like
It was
anything, bro.
First of all,
They didn't pay her. They paid her basically nothing
That's crazy.
for the a couple of. She only did a couple of videos, but those joints have like millions, hundreds of millions of views,
Hundreds of
bro.
millions of views. Yeah.
Yes,
Nah.
hundreds. They should be getting her banned. And you know she's still
Nah,
like
bro.
top 5. You know she's still top 5 porn stars on Pornhub, right?
And
Yeah.
That means-
How long has it been?
It's been
Like
years, man.
4
Years.
4 or 5
Yeah.
she's been trying to
5
distance
years
herself
minimum.
like crazy.
Yeah, and she doesn't do porn anymore, and she's still top 5, but she doesn't get paid for those videos. She's trying to get them joints taken down.
No, but why
Pornhub
does she
will
still
not
use her
rock.
persona though? Like, why does she still use her Mia Khalifa name if she wants
I
to get
don't.
away from it?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe because that's. I mean,
Well,
she is still like a sports broadcaster, so like I guess that would be her whole
No.
name. Like her name is her identity. So I don't know.
Think of it like this, but like we're talking about her. Like if she changed her name and did something else, like I think people wouldn't recognize her. You know, I think
Yeah,
she's
that's what I'm
hoping
saying.
that
But
she like has like a little bit of stardom, but her stardom comes from porn, so it's not like it's not like advertisingly friendly. Like people aren't gonna like sign her up instantly just because you know.
Also,
Yeah, I
Mia
know what you
Khalifa,
mean too. I don't know why she
is
wants
her
to.
actual name. Mia Khalifa is her like actual real name.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I just googled it. It's her actual real name.
but y'all know the what's it called? Bang
Oh,
Bros
dang.
said that statement was false.
Really?
Yeah, it
They-
says she
Did you-
made over
They actually filed.
$178,000.
They actually filed a cease and desist against her.
Then I don't know who's lying then, because she was pretty adamant about like the fact that they did not, and she even came out with a different story, like honest to God, like 2 weeks ago, that was
Mhm.
like it was like a shoot on the top of a roof with like just her and one director, and like he was putting her in all these poses. Like the shoot was
Mhm.
legal, obviously, but what he did during was very sus, is what he was saying. Like
Okay.
he put his hands on her to contort her body into the poses that he wants, which is something not unnormal, but still kind of weird. And she was like, he was like fondling her and groping her in these different situations, and like he made her feel very uncomfortable and a whole bunch of other stuff. So like,
Bruh.
I don't know who's lying, but I kind of believe Mia Khalifa at this point.
Okay, so like
Because
this is gonna sound so freaking like flagrant and like weird, but like, can you get Me Too from porn? Like, is that possible? Like, can you be Me Too
Yeah.
in the porn industry?
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Okay, why?
Definitely.
Let's go
Because-
into this.
Because there are safe words. That's
Definitely.
why.
Yeah,
And if
he's
you like
definitely true.
don't listen to the safe words, they just like
Yeah.
They have these
And-
women go into their shoots and stuff. They have to take drugs and stuff to like numb themselves before going there, because they're gonna
Oh,
get like essentially not abused, but like harassed and stuff on set, because there's no way they don't get that. And if you look at some porn stars, they're addicted to weed, and it's for not just because of recreational reasons, it's because they need it at some point to numb themselves from, I don't know, the hate they get on the internet, but like the way that people treat them in real life and everything. And it's not possible. It's a reality of being a porn star. You get
Yeah, he's right about that. I don't know about the drug thing. I don't know how rampant drug use is on porn sets, but I definitely know there's people not smoking. There's definitely some coke going on. Definitely
Mhm.
a bunch of other things going on, because like some porn stars are fine with being blasted across the internet. They don't care. That's their thing. But like a lot of people, I don't know how they get into the industry, but they almost, what's the word? Like they don't feel right after doing it. It's almost like
Yeah.
I had it, but
I mean, the industry has been known for taking in broken people, and sometimes they're left
Yeah.
even more broken when they come out.
definitely. I
There
don't.
there was a suicide problem with porn stars a while ago. Like 3 of them committed suicide because there was like this one trend going on for shaming porn stars.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. Being a sex worker is not like you don't get respect like a lot of the time.
Wait, what about OnlyFans? They're making bank.
Yeah, because they're doing it on their terms. They don't have to do what the company says. Like
So
when
is
you're with,
OnlyFans like the Uber of that industry?
the OnlyFans would be like the SoundCloud of that industry. They do whatever
Yeah,
the hell
yeah.
they want.
Yeah.
That's what
got
they
no
do.
labels,
They do what
got no-
they want.
but they get paid more probably.
Yeah, I'd say they
can
would.
kind of assume they get paid more.
Yeah, because it's your time. It's your your stats. So the more people that watch you yourself, you get paid, and OnlyFans obviously takes a cut. But like,
To be honest,
it's
for
not
some
as much.
girls, it's like their IG almost, but they're just getting paid for it.
Do you
And
guys
a
think
lot
we're
of
gonna-
OnlyFans honestly don't even have people being naked. It's real life, just whatever you want. You can still
Lingerie,
get paid
whatever
for
they
it.
want. They could be
Yeah.
eating a fucking sandwich and people will be paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys
Yeah,
think
we'll
we're
pay for
ever
it,
gonna get to a point where like
We're gonna make an
porn is gonna be
OnlyFans?
no like porn is like
Oh.
OnlyFans is gonna be like the only option. Like porn is gonna be like you have to pay for it now. Like you had to do back in
I
the day.
honestly,
Because
I
like
honestly
think about it,
thought
like,
about that.
no way.
No way.
But
There
here's
are
the
going to
thing.
be too many outraged horny teenagers, bro. I'm telling you.
I get that,
They're
but here's
just
the
going to
thing.
find a way.
Here's the thing though, like these girls like who are basically getting nothing from actually shooting porn can make so much money just by opening up an OnlyFans. So like
Granted,
Yeah,
but
but
they-
not
why would
everyone
they?
knows that.
That's true. Granted, they can make a lot of money on OnlyFans, but you need a following and you need
Mhm.
someone to spread the word for you. If a
Mhm.
random girl today starts on OnlyFans, usually chances are she's not going to take off because nobody really
Mhm.
knows her, and you have to pay to see her. Yeah, sorry, not going to happen.
Okay,
Yeah, but
But-
if you get an ad on Pornhub, yeah, everybody's going there. They're searching up the description of the picture, description of the
Mhm.
ad, posting their name everywhere. Yeah.
He's right.
I
You know,
would
say-
TikTok
and-
is like a good way to promote your OnlyFans now.
Yeah, it definitely is. And plus, you can't even show anything, so it teases that even more.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
But I
You
don't
would
think
know, huh?
OnlyFans will take off.
There
To
was
that
this one
point-
girl that made $100,000 in her first month after she was famous on TikTok.
You
And then she
see,
made a-
everybody is saying that, man. I honestly don't believe it.
No, she posted her like actual like graphs and everything, like how much she's
Yeah,
making.
I know what
that
you're
might
talking
be,
about.
it might be gross earnings. It might be gross, but I don't think that's profit because
Yeah, she has to pay tax, but like that's like
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about OnlyFans probably has takes a cut out of it and everything. And I refuse to believe that someone can get a following large enough within a month to make 100K off this site.
See here,
Like-
peeps, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's almost like if you go on all of their accounts, like not the OnlyFans account, just like their Twitter account, and in their bio be like top 0.3% of OnlyFans creators, and
Exactly.
then like,
It's
that's like everywhere.
Their
So
their pin tweet is them earning like 200K in a month.
yeah, that doesn't
Just
make
flexing
sense. Like,
money.
because how would that many like how are like you go on everyone's Twitter account and see that same thing everywhere. So how are you all in the same top
And tell
3%?
me, do you know anybody that's actually subscribed to an OnlyFans?
That's what well,
No.
they won't tell. They
No.
won't tell you though.
they won't
They
tell you.
won't tell you.
They
They
won't
won't,
tell you.
but just people that you know.
I want to believe
Go
you
ahead.
guys, but the issue is like I sometimes go on Twitter and like a girl makes a funny tweet, right, and then she plugs like her OnlyFans things like that. This one girl I saw who like she said something really funny, and that's how I saw her because someone retweeted it. And then like the next post was like her selling her clothes and stuff like that, and people were like instantly, but it was like selling out like instantly. Like I'm not even talking like a minute, like a second later someone bought it. So I'm just like, girls can literally just post one thing. And then literally dudes will just flood the market because there's just so many of them online.
Yeah, I mean that is
Bunch
true.
of instiles.
Obviously, there's like cases that
Guys
can
are just
happen. I'm
fucking
not
horny.
saying maybe there is a possibility someone actually earn 100K in a month. There's always a possibility. I'm saying it's impossible, but
Yeah.
I'm saying it's highly unlikely that all of these girls are making straight bank first month. I think
That's
it's
what I'm
highly
saying.
unlikely.
That's what I think too.
I think it's
Like-
more not their gross earnings. I think it's like, oh yeah, you had a good day today, right? Yeah, guess what? After today, your projected earnings are 100K next month.
You think so, man? I don't know, man. I don't know screenshots. I honestly don't know how their system works because 100K in a month is steep. Like, let's be honest. Like,
What?
even if your OnlyFans is $20, and if your fans like, because they're fan, you can always see how many fans they have. And if maybe it's like max 6K fans at 20 each. Ooh, that could be 100K actually.
Why don't you make one and let us know how it is?
I won't get any fans, bozo.
I
Yeah,
think
so
Danny
like
was
the
gonna
thing
make
with OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
is like y'all have to remember this is just like these girls' side hustle. Like all they gotta do is take like one pic every week and they get like all these dudes. It's like the easiest job in the world if you think about it, you know? So it's not like that much effort. So if like a girl only makes like if a girl only makes like $100 from her OnlyFans, that's a lot for just taking 4 pictures, you know? Well, that's pretty good compared to like what we could
That
do
is
in that
pretty good,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
I could see a point where like every girl's just gonna be like, why don't I just do this? It's literally easy money. I just gotta sit and take a picture of my butt and then just send it out there.
You do remember that not every girl on earth has the same morals, right?
Oh no, that's what I'm.
So
Yeah,
so it won't. Oh, if you mean like in comparison to like big porn companies being taken down by OnlyFans, or if you mean just every girl feeling like they have
no,
the
I'm
power
talking
to
about like the
make one.
people who like have the choice of either doing porn professionally or just opening an OnlyFans. Because like,
Oh yeah, I mean
No, but it kind of goes back to the main argument we were having. Like it was like that the porn industry takes advantage of people, so like that's gonna keep continuing to happen.
but I feel like there's no way. Like a big company like Brazzers just not going.
But if
It's
I'm
just
gonna be honest, there is some nice amateur porn out there. Like,
it sucks, you.
dude, I wonder if Disney is gonna censor Snow White now. You know, like when they like it was
Oh,
like
no,
the fairest of
I
them
haven't
all
seen it.
because he had like white skin or whatever.
But I mean, were they
mean-
saying she was fair? Oh, fair because of her fair skin?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
that what you mean?
Yeah.
fair
Yeah,
doesn't
fairest of them
necessarily
all.
mean
Fair
doesn't
can be
necessarily
beautiful
mean-
by itself. It doesn't necessarily mean fair skinned.
I was just making
That's
a joke,
not-
guys.
that's
It's
not
so-
how
I was just making a joke. It's like
That's not because that actually could happen. Like would they take the time to actually do that? I don't know.
Man,
Right.
people were talking about how Scar is gay. It's
Yeah,
anything,
bro.
honestly.
Oh,
That one-
SpongeBob was gay for a while.
No,
too.
Scar is definitely gay. Like, didn't y'all ever notice that
Scar is not
was? Let me
gay,
say. So,
bro.
like, you know how like Simba went from like a cub to an adult man. So like years went by, right? Y'all ever notice
Yeah.
that Scar never had an heir? Like, you had like all those
Never had
lionesses
an air
all by
because he's a
themselves.
fucking creep.
What?
I thought he was just waiting to be king, and then he would find a hair.
He was
I
already
mean, then he
king.
would find a wife.
He was
then
king
he
for
would find a
years,
wife.
wasn't he?
I don't even remember how the
don't
story
know.
goes.
No,
No,
was
that's
Scar
not-
trying to get power from?
Remember, like Mufasa died, and then Simba ran off, and then Simba grew up to become an actual lion. So years had to pass for him to grow up. That
Oh,
means
okay,
that
yeah,
Scar
I don't
was the
think it was
king
years.
for all those times.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. Do lions age with years? That's
Nah,
the thing.
they're
It could
like
be months.
400 pounds at like 9 months old.
That is true too. So it can be months.
I got a question.
You know
I
what
got a
I'm
question for you. I got a question for you. How do y'all feel about writers going back and making edits into their already completed story, like saying SpongeBob's gay or saying Scar is gay?
Nobody said
Oh.
SpongeBob was gay, bro.
No, they
They're
did
just
say.
bullshit,
Oh
bro.
wait, that
Oh,
one
bullshit.
was Nickelodeon.
Didn't
just
the Harry
making-
Potter author do this? Like, what was her
Yeah,
name?
J.K.
J.K.
Rowling.
Rowling.
Yeah,
This was
J.K.
J.K.
Rowling.
Rowling.
Dumbledore was gay. How do y'all feel about? Do you think that should be allowed? Do you think that should be a thing? Because that's like really messing up the canon.
Fucking
You know?
stupid.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, the
It's,
thing is,
it's stupid, but they get the right to do it because it's their shit.
yeah, it's their shit.
The thing
I
with
Nickelodeon
SpongeBob
was-
is though, like Stephen Hill, the guy who made it died, so like he couldn't even say anything.
I don't even know. I forgot what he said about it.
He
But
said SpongeBob is a sponge. That
He's like
reproduces.
asexual. He doesn't have a sexuality.
Yeah,
they did say he was asexual. Yeah.
it's a fucking
Okay, but
fish.
to be fair, to
The
Nickelodeon's
sponge is a
defense,
fish.
in Nickelodeon's defense, in the tweet that everyone's referencing right now, they never say that SpongeBob is specifically
He
gay.
was
because
gay.
no,
He-
in the tweet it says it's for like LGBTQ members and allies.
no.
You remember
No,
it
no,
says
no,
allies.
wait.
It
I'm
says
pretty sure
specifically
they
says allies.
put-
Wait, like listen. They put 3 characters on that tweet without saying they were actually gay, just so everyone knows like they're supporting LGBTQ allies because those 3 characters are specifically gay. Like what was it? Cora is gay. We all know that.
Well, Cora's
The guy in the
bisexual
middle-
though, ain't she?
Yeah, still part of she's still part of the community. The guy in the middle was from a show called Henry Danger. I searched him up. He's a transsexual female to male, literally real life. That's not bullshit. Like
Okay.
that's what he is. And then I guess SpongeBob was just I don't know if it's their mascot, so they put him in there, or if they're saying he's gay, but that's what I gather from that. And they didn't say no, he isn't. So I guess that's what they're doing.
Yeah, no, I was just saying like in any like defense, like if you want to say that technically they didn't like officially say, yeah, it's whatever.
Well, I mean-
let's be honest, bro. Like, are we actually shocked? Like, are we shocked that SpongeBob's gay? You know,
That
like,
is
There's-
Are we
I'm
shocked?
pretty
Like,
sure
really?
he had a crush
That-
on Sandy.
that
at
is
one
kinda
point,
true.
didn't
like,
he?
bro, like think about
No,
every
he
single
never
time-
he never went after Sandy.
Nah, bro, he
I don't
never
think
went
so.
after them.
There was
chicks. He
there
never
was like
was.
an episode where him and Sandy got married.
But there was
That was
also
an
an
episode.
episode.
Yeah, it was like the beginning.
There was
of
al-
an episode.
there
I
was
think
al-
it was like a stage.
There was also an entire episode where SpongeBob and Patrick had a baby.
That
lived
is very
together.
true. Remember, it was those 2 fish that thought about it. They were like, it was like
Yeah, and,
Sponge plus
yeah, and
Patrick
I'm not
was
assigning
gay.
any
It was
role
like
to
a
anybody.
clam.
and I'm
the
not-
clam guy.
Yeah, and I'm not assigning a role to somebody or making any assumptions, but in the
No,
episode,
SpongeBob was definitely you peep, bro.
yeah, you see that right?
You
Yeah, that's
peep.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I'm not gonna say it, but I know what you
That's
think.
what I'm
I know
saying.
what you're
That's what
thinking
I'm
about.
saying.
No, I mean, wait, is that really
Yeah,
wrong
but
to say though? Because they put it.
They're saying like it was like Patrick showed that he had hair all over his body. That it would be embarrassing for him to be a mom. It wasn't like anything like SpongeBob was like, I want to be a mom. Like what the he didn't say that. It was just like
Based on
It's
early
a kid show. They're not gonna say. They're not gonna say. You know what? I want to be the mommy because that's what I've always thought I was gonna be.
Yeah.
No, it's a kid. Still
That
a kid.
episode is really strange now that I think about it. Hold up.
It is
Like,
very.
not because that they were together, just the way that they put SpongeBob as the mother
the
figure,
maternal
like,
figure, yeah.
The amount of work that they made him do was crazy. And then Patrick would just come home, and then he would just sit on his ass. And the interaction they had was funny as fuck. But it was actually a really weird episode that I got to go back and watch.
but you gotta think about it. 'Cause Patrick is an idiot. So what else would he be? You think he would be taking care? They can't put him in a situation where he takes care of a child. There's
Oh,
no
yeah,
way
nah,
to
there's
do
no, he would never survive, bro.
That is true. Though. That is also
What
true.
happened to that clan? What they do with it at the end? I forgot.
I
think-
think
I
they
think
let it go.
Clam,
They let it
like-
go. They let it go. They let it go.
Yeah, it returned to his like flock or something. I think.
Yeah.
They're
They're like, oh, there he goes, and then he's leaving the nest. All shit. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's a couple people you remember.
What was the best? Old Nickelodeon, old Disney Channel, or old Cartoon
Cartoon
Network?
Network.
Cartoon.
Yeah,
I
Cartoon
don't
Network,
know.
hands down. Like Cartoon Network.
Wait.
was,
When you
like,
say
OG.
old, how old are we talking?
Like
Oh,
our,
just like
our
our
childhood,
childhood.
like mid 2000s.
our childhood, 2000, like
The
5
shows
to 13.
the shows that I remember was from like 2006 to 2010. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
You can say you
Cartoon
remember.
Did y'all
2000.
watch like
Attack
Dexter's
was
Lab at all or
shows,
nah?
Yes.
I
that was the best.
I watched Dexter's Lab on Boomerang. I didn't watch that
Yeah,
shit
it
on
was on
Cartoon
Boomerang.
Network.
Okay.
They took it off by the time I had my memories. You know.
Yeah.
No, I did used to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie. I remember Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie, bro, that was the show.
That was the show. That was actually
Kids,
the show.
the
That's
Kids
a
Next
whole
Door.
that show too.
Kids
Code-
Next. I actually didn't like Kids Next Door. I don't
Really?
know why.
You weird,
I
bro.
watched it.
You weird for that
No, I
one,
watched
bro.
it. No, I watched it. I watched.
Yo, but you know the best show on Cartoon Network throughout the history? Courage the
What's
Cowardly Dog.
Go ahead. Courage
That's a good show.
was not the best show.
Bro,
It
that's
was a
too
good
easy,
show, but it was
bro.
not the best.
Nah, bro. Nah, I don't feel that.
No,
way.
bro.
Okay,
Honestly,
I don't even know
I'm
what
gonna
the
say
best
regular show.
regular show and
Regular
Adventures of
show.
Regular
Y'all
show?
regular
missed it.
show.
That's a good
Bruh.
ball. That's a different. That's a
Over
different
the
tier.
Garden Wall was something different.
Oh, here he goes again.
No,
with that
no, no.
garbage
'cause
show.
You got. What are you talking about? Didn't it win an Oscar?
An Oscar?
Chuck,
What? A
explain
show?
What? For Oscar
Explain.
for what?
Wait, no. It was
Explain.
An Emmy.
Explain the show. I don't know what the show
Emmy.
is.
It would be an Emmy. It would be an Emmy.
Emmy.
For
Chuck,
what?
you-
Animation?
I
It
didn't
was
watch-
like
Yo, guys,
it
stop
was
talking
like
over each other.
2015.
All right.
It was like 2015. Y'all missed. I didn't watch it then, but I watched it like 2 years ago. Right,
Is
it's
that
a
like
great show,
Steven
bro.
Universe or whatever?
No, it's
No,
like a
Steven Universe is better
five-part
than that.
series, bro. It's just
Mm-hmm.
this is
No,
different.
I was there for Over the Garden Wall. I just never watched that shit because it was terrifying. I swear to God.
Listen,
I don't know if me and Chuck were living different lives in 2015, but when I saw Over the Garden Wall's villain, bro, as a still like young teenager, that shit was fucking terrifying because that show only came on at like 8, 9 o'clock, bro. 8 o'clock. So it was always pitch black, and it was in like fall. So it was always pitch black, man. And whenever you saw that guy, he would jump out, bro. He was terrifying. I never watched that show because of him, and I don't care. I'm never
Chuck,
watching it.
This show lasted 4 days.
Yeah, it was a
10
series.
episodes.
It was just a 10-episode thing, and then
Oh,
limited
okay,
series.
okay.
Wow. Okay.
And
Okay.
Chuck's
That
Worst
was
is the best show ever.
That's
I
cool. I
swear
appreciate
to you.
that. I'm surprised.
I'm not
Nicola-
saying it's the greatest show, but it's the best in quality, bro.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's why
just
I
a
was.
quality ass show,
Mhm.
bro.
Ugh, I can't watch it, man. I can't.
Listen.
They ruined it for me.
Cartoon Network died when they canceled Secret Saturdays. That's all I'm gonna say.
The
Secret
Secret
Saturdays
Santa.
was terrible.
Secret
Oh,
Saturday.
come on, bro.
Secret Saturday.
This was terrible.
I don't
Yo,
know
but
who's
the
this
mom
guy.
was hot though. Like, come on. No, I'm kidding.
That show had like a season and a half.
Yeah, it was whatever. I don't remember anything about the show, honestly.
Show was terrible. Have y'all watched BoJack Horseman though?
Of
Yo,
course.
let's go.
Of
son.
course.
Let's
Oh,
go.
of
Yes,
course.
that show's god tier, bro.
Like literally top 10 of all time.
Okay.
Honestly, it's probably the best animated show I've ever seen.
Okay, yo, Chuck. Okay,
I
okay,
had-
that's actually good. Let's talk. Okay, so everyone here has watched it except Omer, I think. Yeah.
And
I have
Pong.
not seen that. I have
And
not
Pong.
seen that shit, and I'm not
Oh,
Yeah,
gonna
I
watch
haven't
it.
seen it. I definitely haven't seen it.
Okay, so
No,
like I was
sit
gonna
down
ask
and
like
watch it.
Chuck, no spoilers though. What do you think of the ending, bro? Like, were you satisfied or
Bro,
not?
obviously I wasn't satisfied, but it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that's the
Obvious.
same boat. So I felt the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
The ending where he killed himself. The depressed horse finally killed him.
Whoa! Spoiler! What are you
Yo,
doing?
what? You just cut that
I'm
out now.
asking a question. I don't know. I never watched it.
Wrong ending.
Were there 2 endings or something?
No, he was just talking shit.
I
Just saying random shit.
technically, if you stop the show at a certain point and just like not watch the rest, that could be the ending if you want it to be.
Nah, that was the ending for me because he did that right. And I was like, whoa, and I was just like, damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy ending. And I finished my meal and everything, and I went back to Netflix, and I was like, oh wait, I still got 3 minutes left. And
No,
I was
there's
like,
more like
damn,
30 minutes left, but yeah.
yeah. So I was, it was like late night. So
That was a deep ass episode.
Yo,
How many
okay.
seasons are there to the
Okay,
show?
let's. All right,
There's like 4
before you get
seasons,
to
right?
that, Hashim,
Okay.
what's y'all's favorite episode 11?
Episode. What was the second to last episode? That's the best episode in the series.
No. So every episode 11 is unique. So like, do you know about this? Like every episode 11 of every season is kind of unique.
Yeah, I know that, but
So
the
which
last-
one would be your favorite?
I think it has to be the last
obviously
one.
the last.
The last
The
one's
last
really
one
good.
is literally the highest rated episode of all
In-
time
all time.
on
Not even-
IMDb.
Not just BoJack Horseman, but like in general, the
Yeah.
highest rated episode of all time. I'd say the last one was the best, but I think it was the 4th one, or no, the 5th season's 11th episode with the old house and the memories and everything.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty good,
that was insane.
and even the monologue of season 4. amazing.
Dude,
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch that.
You
bro,
should watch.
come on, bro. That's really good, bro. That's really good.
No, you should watch it. That monologue was something different.
I just skipped through it, honestly.
No, it hit.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a show like that for a long time. I think it was just it was too weird, you know.
It takes time and like it takes like experience to make something like that. It's like personal trauma that comes into the show. You can't just think of it and make it happen. At least that's what I think. Like I feel like to make a show like that, you need to actually go through something so you can like express it through this form. Because I feel like the rappers express their stuff through Bojack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bojack Horseman, based off a true story.
Not a true story, but it's just like it's a way they like pass off their.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about the international thing? That's so stupid.
What international thing?
Where the college students of international
Oh,
descent.
the ice thing, the ice
yeah.
joint. Oh yeah.
That's so dumb, bro.
That one was actually kind of fucked up. Like that it
I
seemed
don't
like that was more of
understand
a
the
petty
logic
policy.
behind it, bro.
It was something petty, bro. I shit you not.
It's
Like
actually
there's
dumb.
no reason to do that. Like you know that half these people cannot go.
Okay,
You're
what
the
happened
moderator,
was
bro.
that Trump or the U.S. government or somebody has banned the entry of foreign students inside international students inside the country unless they have approved in-person classes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
so if a college student that goes to say
A college?
Stanford
If a
is
college student
taking-
goes to any college,
yes, any college, their F1 visas will not be would not be issued because they have no in-person classes. And some colleges are against it because a lot of money comes from international students. They pay double the amount of regular.
Did you see what
like-
NYU and
Imagine UMD without all the Asians, bro.
Imagine GMU with
Bro,
all them
what's
doing
gonna happen to all the bubble tea
international
spots, bro?
students and sports are the two things that colleges make money off of. I don't know what Trump is doing if he's like business oriented. Like colleges are gonna go bankrupt.
Mhm.
That's not good for the economy.
And a lot of colleges are like fighting against this by putting up really random one credit classes that can be taken in person.
Yeah, NYU and Columbia did that.
NYU and Columbia did that. They put up one credit classes that are super easy to take, and they just require, and so the international students could just be in person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of colleges will follow suit because literally, international students pay if a regular out of state tuition is like $50K, international students usually pay like $65, $70K to go to college plus their housing.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
That's
which
Which
is
is
insane.
actually insane.
Already
Some shit
insane.
as
So
education.
That's how you know we're only getting the rich people, bro. That's how you know like ain't no one
Mhm.
leaving their country. But like this is still just a bill, right? It's not like actually passed, right?
it's not passed yet.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I just feel like that's unconstitutional, right? Like there has to be something that's does not add up.
Yeah,
don't-
a bunch of colleges are suing the government against it.
I mean, I get it. It's public safety and stuff, but it's better ways to implement it.
I would
Public
understand if we were like
safety,
actually in war, and then they maybe could argue like, oh, we're just not letting people in because of wartime, but we're not in war, unless, I mean, if you want to go down conspiratorial, I guess we technically are, but we're not. So it's just like that doesn't make any sense.
I feel like he just makes up random bills at random times just to be fucking petty. I'm
Yeah, I
telling
feel
you.
like
just to
he
prove that
sees
he's
something.
doing something. or
Yeah,
trying-
it's honestly, I feel like it's for like dominance, bro. I'm telling you, or just to keep up his promise of like immigration, like stricter immigration policies. Like it's bullshit. Like
Yeah, I feel
you're
like,
doing. Who are you helping by kicking out college students, bro? They're just here for a fucking degree, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them.
And you're losing like
They're probably-
intellectuals that are like gonna invest in like
Yeah.
our economy. Like
That's literally who you would want. That's the immigrants you claim you like, right?
Yeah,
The good people. That's what you do. That's what they say. We want good people in our borders.
honestly,
Those
they
are
just
the
don't want
good
anyone.
people.
They just don't want anyone.
But that's not
They-
America first, guys. That's other countries first. But this is America. Remember America first.
I hate
Hey,
this
y'all
country is
saw
so
the-
backwards.
Okay,
you
look.
guys see it was like a tweet.
So here's the
Huh?
thing. Here's the thing. So like, so let's say he gets 4 more years, and then after that, do you think any Trump
God, no.
policy will leave like any lasting like legacy at all? Because I feel like I'm
I don't
thinking
think
about like
so.
I feel like every single thing that he's put in place is just gonna get
Will be
instantly
in
unraveled
reverse.
because it was stupid. Like people are gonna realize
I
that
think
was the
so,
dumbest
too.
thing ever. So like
Isn't
his
that like
legacy-
every president? Like did what Obama left over? Didn't Trump erase all
no,
that?
because Obama
No,
left the DACA
Obamacare's
program.
still here.
Obamacare's still here. DACA's still here. All that stuff is still here.
Obamacare is kind of like a shell of what it was before, and like
Well, it was never fully realized in the first place. I
yeah,
don't believe so. Like what he tried to do wasn't. He didn't get everything he wanted. He got like the base of what he did. So it wasn't like Medicare and Medicaid wasn't the best thing, but it's not the worst thing.
Trump's
So
biggest legacy is he's left like the 2 legislators that are going to be there forever.
On the Supreme Court, you mean? Did he even get anyone on the Supreme Court?
Yeah, he got 2 people on the Supreme Court.
Kavanaugh.
That guy fucking sucks, man. I'm telling you.
And
Well,
Kavanaugh
that
voted
doesn't
against
really-
him for the tax releases.
That doesn't really matter because Obama got 2 people as well, so that's not like a big thing, you know.
It's not like something. Like,
Yeah, but Trump did it in 4 years, so
Hashim, that's not a big accomplishment, bro. Like, literally any person who would have been president would have done the exact same thing. Like, if Hillary would have won, she would have got those exact same 2 people.
Trump's biggest thing is that he kind of created the thing where like anyone can be president. Like Kanye's running now for president. Like
That
he created the mindset where like
I agree with that.
anyone.
yeah.
That's his legacy. His legacy is
Yeah,
he,
actually.
he broke the glass ceiling, but not the one that everyone wanted to break.
Bro, you guys saw there was an article. It was like the U.S. Border Patrol admits to selling children to sex trafficking, something like that. It was like selling, yeah, it was like selling children into sex trafficking.
I mean, didn't they lock up that Maxwell girl?
No, it was like
yeah, it
Border
was-
Patrol. Like nowadays,
Yeah, Border Patrol.
Oh,
Not like no, he means like the. I don't even know how to pronounce his
Ghislaine Maxwell. I think it's like some French. shit.
Yeah, her. I don't know what kind of. I don't even know like, what was about her. I just know that she had some kind of.
Bruh, oh my god! So
Sex
I'm guessing
trafficking.
none of y'all watched the documentary.
No, man. I
Bruh,
didn't know.
okay. Let me explain what this girl is. So this girl.
Giselle Epstein.
No, it's Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay.
So this girl, she was Epstein's right-hand person. Like she was the one who like went up to these girls and brought them back for him. Like she was the one who like lowered their guard and like basically introduced Epstein because Epstein was like this really awkward guy. Like he wasn't that charismatic. So Ghislaine was the one who basically was the one who took all these girls in, lowered their guard, and then like led them to Epstein's island and all the shenanigans that happened there. So they just locked her up. Like she's been free for an entire year. Like Epstein died like a year ago, right? So she was basically just ticking around for the entire year. And they
What
just
I don't
locked her
understand
up.
is when these people have like heat on them, like why don't they just leave the country and go somewhere else?
She did leave the country. She left the country several times. She went to France. She went to Ecuador. She went to a bunch
No,
of
no.
different
Why would
places.
she come back? Like if you know that you're gonna eventually get caught, why would you come back?
I'm pretty sure they
that's
can
the
still
conspiracy
extradite
there.
you.
That's the thing you got to think about. Like, well, why would she come back?
No, but like it's always like criminals. Like I've seen like they're like roaming free for like a while, and then eventually they get caught. Like why don't they just leave in that time or escape? Why are they waiting for their trial day?
Like,
Well, we got to think about like the dirt that she probably had. Like she probably knows just as much as Epstein does. So maybe she got calls like, "Hey, come back," because you gotta
we're
like.
not gonna arrest. You're not gonna get put in jail. They're just gonna let her go.
Another
No, dude,
6ix9ine.
she's already locked
6ix9ine
up. Bro.
situation?
She's actually
she's
in
already locked up.
She's in the exact same prison that Epstein's in, and they said that she might have COVID, which I think is a stepping stone for them saying that she
Just say she
killed herself.
I saw that same thing.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
they're
don't-
gonna say she killed herself. I think they're gonna say that she got COVID and died.
That's bullshit. Whatever they say, if she dies, bro, I'm telling you,
yeah.
like someone's gonna look into that. They can't kill her. Like I don't know if they killed Jeffrey Epstein or not. They somehow got away with that, but
No, I
for
think
them to
yeah.
put her,
There is
for them
no
to-
way they killed Jeffrey.
you think he killed himself?
Yes, one.
What? Hold up, Chuck.
No,
nah,
I-
bruh. Nah,
No,
bruh.
no. Wait. I think I missed it. I said there's no way he killed himself. I mean, there's no way he killed himself.
There's no way he killed himself.
like I don't believe it either.
Oh, what was the Clintons' involvement in all this?
So
They purchased from the nigga.
They
Purchased
what? Kids from her? From him?
from, no, he like sold. He like sold service.
Like yeah, what type of services?
there's also
Children.
tons of
Sexual
pictures
services.
of Bill on the island with Epstein. There's tons of images, but there's also so many with Trump as well, which I think is
Yeah.
going to bring to the next. Do you think any of this Epstein stuff is going to come up with the next election? Like, do you think people are going to like care
Oh, they're
for this
gonna-
man?
I think it's gonna hurt Clinton more than it's gonna hurt Trump because
Why would it
Trump
hurt
supporters
Clinton?
are
Clinton's
already
like-
oblivious.
Dude, did y'all
No,
see
it's gonna-
did y'all see the Fox News thing where they like cut out Trump's face?
Yeah.
That was hilarious,
Yeah,
bro. Oh
everyone's-
my god.
Everyone's all that shit. The Fox News is the funniest news organization ever, man. Like the
It's
shit
so
they try to
clearly
pull.
biased.
Yeah, the shit they try to pull is just hilarious, man. Like that picture was so stupid. Like everyone already seen. I had already seen the picture. like on Twitter myself with Trump in it, and then they try to crop it out for their, to keep brainwashing their audience. So everyone knows that Trump is this good guy, blah blah blah. He isn't, which is obvious. But the fact that they keep trying to pull this bullshit, and the fact that they don't get like shut down or no one attacks them for their bias is baffling. Like, I don't understand how they keep getting away with shit like this. It's so strange.
They're not even like a minor like news. They're like
Yeah.
huge.
They're
they're
huge,
huge.
man. They're fucking
Yeah,
boss.
it's like this day and age.
Like, we live in Maryland. We don't know the extent to like how big it is or how big Trump's support is. We don't see it in Maryland as much,
We
but like
do not, man.
when you venture out of Maryland, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you do.
Like all his supporters, man. Like pretty much, I'd say all of his supporters watch Fox News at least once a week, probably.
I
So
meant
the
this.
fact that go ahead. Oh, I was saying that the fact that they're this damaging and just this brainwashing to his supporters and just changing their views is a problem. But you can go ahead.
I was like, I met this black Trump supporter in my speech class, and he like publicly said it, and everybody turned around, like they turned on him so hard.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was, I don't know why people do that, honestly. Like, if you see a Trump supporter, you're gonna fight him and make other people and make like the
more you like
common sense look stupid.
The more you ostracize them, the more they like it.
Like, it's so
you want to be ostracized?
Hurts my head.
Okay. Did he explain why he was a Trump supporter? Like, what did he like about him?
No, it was like he said he supported Trump, and he was defending Kanye for supporting Trump. It was like in 2018. He said, "I don't see why people are like coming after him like they're." And it was just like everybody turned around. They were like, "So you support Trump?" I didn't say anything. I was just like looking at Luke. They're kind of. It was like, which
kind of stupid, you mean?
Yo,
they weren't.
Yeah,
some of their arguments weren't just. They weren't sound arguments, and it's like Trump supporters come in straight with like sound arguments, and they go to the stupid people so that we look stupid.
Anyway, well, that was a fun topic, guys. I'm glad we discussed that. America's in a great state, isn't it, guys?
State.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to remain a world power. I mean, number one for long. It's going to remain a world power, but not number one.
China's coming up. I don't know what they're doing or how they're doing.
I mean, yo, they got all your faces now, so like, those just.
I'm telling you,
they got our culture, bro. They got our culture now because TikTok. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to end the show off, and so when we end the show, we always end it on this segment called "What Are We Excited For?" Basically, all you gotta do is describe one thing coming up. It could be movies, sports, TV, anything, something that you're just excited about to put some positivity in the end. Does anyone want to go first, or should I just go first?
You can go first. Let me think about it while you're doing that.
Okay, well, I am very excited for the fact that my birthday is on Sunday, so I'm just gonna be looking forward to that.
Cares.
Birthday man.
I'm not doing anything on my birthday, but on the Tuesday I'm gonna go out with my friends and we'll probably go do something.
If you get any money for your birthday, you should think about me. Send me some.
Who are you?
I'll definitely I'll Venmo you some. Oh no, you want some Cash App? I'll give you some Cash App. Don't worry.
He's lying hard.
But yeah, bro. So that's what I'm looking forward to. My birthday, 21. So looking forward to that.
20. Oh yeah, that's a good birthday.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought you were like 34.
I get that, bro. I understand that, bro.
Like you look old as shit.
I know it's really sad, bro. It's if you want to talk about people judging you before, like people thought I was a professor checking in like kids on day one of college. Like when you were moving in, everyone just thought I was like they're like freaking professors.
Damn, that would be. Wait, when you were a freshman?
Yeah.
Damn, that would be crippling. I cannot lie to you. Damn. Well,
who else is excited for something this week?
You better depress me. Come on.
What?
Oh, I know what I'm excited for, actually.
What are you excited for, Danny?
Yeah, man, I'm excited to get fucking paid, man. I thought last night. Then this morning, I'm not. So I asked him when I was supposed to get paid. That man said next Friday. I said, oh, wow, that sucks, but at least it's coming. So that's something good to look forward to. And it should be a fat check, so keep in mind I just started this job. That's why I didn't. But yeah, man.
Did they pay you
So
for
that's
training or
something to
no?
do. They pay me. Yeah, they pay me for training.
I bet.
So every little thing.
This week I'm excited because for two things actually. One, I started watching the anime I talked about last week, Parasite. Amazing. The soundtrack on this show is actually like god level. Like fuck the show itself. Like fuck the show itself. The soundtrack, the background noise, it's so amazing. Second, while we're recording this, Juice WRLD just dropped an album. I haven't listened to the Pop Smoke album yet. It's a good week for music. It's a good music for me. I can't wait to enjoy that. You
That
know,
pop album was alright.
was I?
Yeah,
That's what I heard. I'm hoping it's good because it's his posthumous album, but it's never good because companies never make them right because they always put the songs in there to get the most like money out of it, but the artists make it so like they get the best experience. So you never get what the artists wanted you to hear.
Yo,
Nah, there's no way this Juice album not gonna flop. I know it's gonna be heat, bro. I just can't listen
It's
to
gonna
it.
be heat. I was trying to get to it like 5 minutes ago. It's literally it's 12 o'clock right now.
Yeah, it's all right. You can listen to it right. Yeah.
So I was trying to go to it. I couldn't even get to it because the Spotify page has so much traffic that I can't get into the Juice WRLD page. It crashes every single time.
No, seriously, yeah, it crashed Spotify and Apple Music. Like, actually, while we were talking, I was on Twitter and it said,
it crashed Apple Music and Spotify as we were talking, which is insane.
Dang, bro.
But we're good. We're good now.
I think the reviews on this album aren't gonna be that good. My boy Anthony Fantano, not about to give this one a good review. I can just tell because a company made it. It's not about to have the same vision as Juice.
Do you think they'll like? Do you think there's gonna be any reference to the Black Lives Matter stuff or not?
No, he died.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know he died. But I'm just saying, like, do you think the studio put something in there?
Maybe.
But there was nothing going on with
maybe a feature. Feature will say something.
Nah, because his features are pretty mid as well. Like he has let me see right now.
I hope he doesn't have the baby on there.
He doesn't.
He has Trippie Redd, Polo G, and the Kid.
Polo G. Okay, but I like his songs when he's just by himself. Like all his songs that he has by himself are honestly good, so I don't really care.
Nice.
Damn, Juice WRLD Speaks from Heaven is his last song.
Oh, dang, bro. All right.
What am I excited for?
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
I'm about to go to sleep, bro. Because
that's what you're excited for.
Why would you? All right, bro. I'm just tired of you.
Bro. Like, bro, the gym was insane, bro. I've been laying down on the bed, in pain. I'm about to go to sleep.
All right, Chuck decided to go to bed. That's all right. That works.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, Hashim, bro, could you please just end the segment, bro? Can we end this? Come on, bro. What are you excited for?
Okay, I'm excited to finish Avatar. I've been procrastinating the last episode, so I'm gonna watch it soon.
He dies.
Are you gonna watch Korra, bro, or nah?
He dies.
Nah, I'm not gonna watch Korra.
I'm not watching that shit again.
Nobody's watching that. I watched the first episode and just stopped.
I'm telling you, it was not that.
Same, yeah.
It was like I thought it was like okay, whatever.
Avatar is on another level.
Yeah, obviously. But like,
Avatar's good. We're talking about Korra.
I stopped when they were doing that. It was like they were battling with teams with like some of them were firebenders, some of them were earthbenders, but it was like a sport in some Coliseum or something.
Oh yeah, they turned it into like a bending sport. Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped watching after that, bro. And then some guy tried to. I didn't care.
Okay.
So I just stopped watching.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Korra has some good parts, but like most of it's kind of just mid. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anyway, this has been a good episode. I want to thank the guests, Danny and Chuck. What's up? Thank you guys.
Yes,
it's been great, bro. Man.
Y'all had fun though, right? Like y'all are gonna share the episode out to all your peoples, right?
Of course, man. It's a good podcast. There's some good peoples in here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, cool. Well, like always, guys, make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all those apps. We got everything for you guys. And leave some comments of things you like and things you want to see. We always appreciate that stuff.
Danny, Chuck, you wanna promote your Instagrams or something?
Nah, man, I'm good.
If I let the people know who I am, if I can make like a bank.
Chuck, after that church story, bro, I think people be curious,
Why would they? You don't need to know who I am to know who I am. If you get what I mean.
Chuck.
Just end it. You want to say anything before we turn off?
Just look up Chuck on Instagram.
Yeah,
Chuck.
Yeah, that's Chuck. What's this?
Chuck doesn't have social media. Chuck doesn't have social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't exist.
Yo, Sahir, Hashim,
honest.
y'all want to say anything before we sign off?
Follow me on Twitter, Playboy Packy.
Oh, brother, that's like 7 again.
3 eyes.
Doesn't tweet anything good.
I make fire
tweets weird, nigga. Get rolled up.
I blow up. I had 12 likes to my last tweet. Stop playing me. Go ahead.
Likes on my last nigga. They were all you.
Guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next week.